atmosphere here tonight for this EASHL playoff showdown. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. We are underway, and such a slim margin for error when we're in the playoffs. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Florida's won the faceoff at center. Massive collision in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
An easy save by Wagner. The Pizza Rolls gain possession.
Oh, tremendous save on the play! What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. Wagner's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set
off the one-timer of Butte.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
The Raiders couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
With possession along the wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Raymond's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Florida's ahead 1-0. The Pizza Rolls win the draw on their own end. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Stops it with a glove.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. And he takes the feed. Quick shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Wagner! Inside his own end, moves the puck. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Wow, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Rocks on the play. Roman's got it against the boards. And it's knocked off the puck there. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. The Raiders look to start the transition game. Oh, look at this. From the point, looks to make something happen. And a good solid hit on that play. Gaining steam here on the attack. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Handles the puck at the point. Quick pass across to Bowman. The Pizza Rolls have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Back is setting up against the wall. Turns that one away.
Wagner's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. They go on the attack through center. A chance in front. Oh, he gets the cover on that. Pushes it across to Rust. And he lowers the boom there. Tries to the paint. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save.
Look out, unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And ring the bell, it's over.
That was just a perfectly executed final punch, James. After a fight, the heart rate is elevated, you're sweating, you're exhausted, and now it's time to cool off, simmer, reset your emotions so you can get back out there and play after you sit your 5.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. New York's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Puck dumped in. Florida's got possession of the puck. All alone! Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp!
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it. Well, he breaks away from the pack, and he looks behind him. He knows he's got a bit of time here, and he has the patience to move it to his backhand, and he stalls just a little bit to be able to open up the space, and he buries it.
Well, that brings it into period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
New York's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Back has placed the puck. Turned aside by Wagner. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. The Raiders are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Bowman. Cheese is taking it from his own end. From center, they get into the attacking area. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it on the net. And a great save.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Florida's won the face-off deep in their own end. Now a quick pass to Breezy. Coming to the slot. Florida's playing it from the side. Reaches out and pops it away. Takes the feed. Dishes it off. A chance. Takes that one right in the logo. New York's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Bowman. And that's intercepted by Gilmore. The Pizza Rolls have it now. Tries to get the puck to Bacchus. Oh, that's a clean, but he did enough.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
There's the whistle, and here's the call. Breezy's going off for interference.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
New York's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Intercepted in the offensive end by Rust. How did he stop that one?
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say, thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
The Raiders will play from the defensive zone. Florida's got the puck against the boards. What's on that? Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Look at this. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
Florida's been dominating the pace of play all night, and Cheryl, they've now extended this lead to 2.
It's been a dominant performance, James, right from the puck drop, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. They'll want to make sure that they reset. You know their coaching staff is going to be telling them, listen, right from the third period on, we got to find a way to finish, execute, and continue what we started.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Fires it on net. Oh, what a glove save there! And he fights off another save.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense, and he's been doing it all game long.
New York's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. Florida's won the faceoff. Quick feed down low. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. New York's gained the line and into the zone. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Florida's lugging the puck behind their own net. And a strong physical collision on the play there. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Period number 3 is winner go home time now. All right, Carl. Partner, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
New York's got to find a way to manage the puck and do something with it here, James. You just look at the possession numbers, and they are way too low and really tell the story of this game while they're trailing. They have to have urgency. They've got to be on point on the puck and then take it to the net.
Huge steal in his own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. That's how you finish.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
New York's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this faceoff is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Here's a chance on the attack. Here's a chance behind the net. Breezy's got it along the wing. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Florida's going to play it from the corner. And that's a great read to force the turnover.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Driving right to the front. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets it, Hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He was running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Florida's got to be feeling good how this game has played out tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, their opponent has certainly outshot them, James, but it's not about the number of shots. It's what goes in and what drops for you. You just need to continue on, but they don't want to give up too many opportunities on the other side. There's still some game left to play here.
He looks deep to Rust. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he's got the answer for that one. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Oh, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Florida's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Scoops up the puck here. Into the attacking area from the left side. Slides the puck over. What a steal in his own end. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Pizza Rolls will play it in their own end. The Raiders pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, here's the pass. Oh, second. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And Cheryl, listen to these things. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Here's a short pass to Fegamo. Florida's got it in their own zone. Make some space. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves into the slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Gilmore. Drills him. Tries to feed it over to Breezy. Situation critical as we approach the final minute of the third. Shuts him down.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Oh, he couldn't put it past. What? Raymond.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, New York's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. And he stands tall and cold. Cheese has got the puck in his own zone. And that play's broken up. Here's a chance. Sends it to the middle. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage.
Backes has been playing the right way tonight. I mean, he's been moving his feet, getting multiple scoring chances on net. And it's a product of his process. I mean, he's keeping his feet moving. He's taking the shot when he has it, and it finally drops. You can sense it in his body language. It feels a little relief out there because it finally goes in with all the chances he's gotten.
Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. To his teammate. Denies him.
Borman's going to have to keep his head up throughout.
Oh, wow. That's how you finish a breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And they win that neutral zone draw. Florida's got a hold of the puck. And the officials are going to play off.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this icing is going to be waved off. Coaches that love this kind of intensity by their players. You get in a foot race, you keep your feet moving, and let the game go on.
There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. Florida's the better team tonight, and they come away with the win, but I'll tell you what, they had to work for this. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski, Cheryl Pounder. Welcome to this EASHL matchup. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. This is what it's all about. It's playoff hockey, and it's underway. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. She handles the feed. Cheese has got it in the defensive zone. Slides it across. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he puts it off. In close. Blocked away by Raymond.
We don't talk enough about the core strength and the balance on the edges to be able to maintain possession of this puck here, James. I mean, it's also reading the pressure, where it is on your hip, knowing how to manipulate the space. She does a fantastic job with coverage on her to take it to the net.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one.
Nothing better than an early hit in a game to dictate the pace, and she uses her body all of it on that one.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Great reach with the poke check. New York's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Picked up along the wall by Backus. Gilmore's got it in the offensive zone. Picked off by Domi. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And that pass attempt is deflected. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
We always talk about regular season play and playoff season play, right? You know that it's going to be different. It's a harder, it's a heavier style, which is why you need certain components within your team, the physical style of play, to be able to be successful. That hit right there is telltale that they came ready to play.
Sends it in deep. 99 ways to score. Has got the puck along the wall. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Oh, that was like a bomb exploding against the boards. Right off Main Street and on the attack.
You can go games without getting to the slot. She gets a great chance here on net and misses. The tender doesn't even have to make a save.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick. Tries to get the puck over to Gilmore. Feeds it over. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out.
Wagner's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck.
Scores! Well, the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself. Boston's finally lit the lamp for the first time in this one as we just passed the midway mark of the first.
And this is really important to open the game up. It's also important for the coach to utilize their bench. Everyone wants in the game. They want to contribute. You can see with that goal. Everyone's standing up on edge, clapping their sticks. They know that they've got the lights now. They know they've got the momentum. Now they've got to do something with it.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's intercepted. And that's knocked away.
This is
Moonlight magic in the house. New York's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting an equalizer.
Good hook to bump him off the puck. Shot. Oh, it stays out. We got a piece of that one. Levels him with the hit. Oh, she gets by. Oh, scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Boston's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And he puts that one aside with ease. Loses his balance on the play. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Boston's going to start with the puck in their own end. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
New York's coaches aren't going to be happy. They know why they're trailing in this one. There's been zero accountability from a defensive standpoint. They got to find a way to limit the odd man rushes.
Picked up along the boards by Domi. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall. Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Grabbed along the boards by Domi. Boston's on the attack. Twists one. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's a 2-1 game. Puck picked up by Domi. Misses big time, and he teed off on all of it.
Well, I don't think it was in his wheelhouse, James, and he probably should have collected the puck and not elected for the one-timer. That's way off target.
The pizza rolls will play from the defensive zone. Jukunin jiving and shakes off the check. Steps in all of that. 99 ways to score. Has got a hold of it against the wall. And now it's over to Marner. Shakes off the coverage. Puck scooped up by Marner. Shakes himself free. Big time stop there. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Boston's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Gilmore's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Backes. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Passes it over. Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Marner's got the puck. And he makes the save. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Passes it over to Rust. Quick pass to Gilmore. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Now over to Braves. And a direct hit right there. And he's able to handle that one. Boston's got it in their own zone. Here's a feeder cross. Off the pipe. We're going to face off after the puck stays coming up.
Lehman's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he has to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Boston's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. On the attack along the boards. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And now it's grabbed by Backes. New York's moving it into the offensive end. 99 ways to score. He's got him along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And this one's underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you see.
New York's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it is you don't have urgency. You're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
The Pizza Rolls have it from their own end. Russ is going to play it against the half wall. Receives the pass. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's 2-1. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Now a quick pass to Marner. He got thunderstruck. Pass in front. Picked off in front. And he takes the feed. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. 99 ways to score. Gain possession along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here's a chance. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Boston's got it along the wall. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
New York's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. You've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Here's a centering pass. And that doesn't connect. Puck picked up in the open ice. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Smart heads up, play to intercept the pass. Can't hang on after that hit. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Here they come on the rush. Marner's got it along the boards. Gilmore's got it in the defensive end. Sends the puck across. 99 ways to score. Has got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to the middle. Moves it over to Backus. Taken along the wall by Ward. Oh, what a pitch. He just played whack-a-mole.
Coaches always talk about pushing your opponent to a quadrant on the ice. Well, this is pushing to a small space right along the board, lining up and finishing it off. She executes it perfectly.
Moves it quickly over to Marner. Taken by Briggs. Moves it around along the half wall. This is just up and over.
There's a reason why there's 10,000 shot challenges, James. It's to hit the net. You got to look for mesh. You got to look for the daylight. You're not screaming it off the boards.
In the final moments of this period, 99 ways to score has got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. New York's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Great defensive stick work on the play. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. The Pizza Rolls have it behind the cage. Boston's looking to break out. Things start to get a little physical out there. The Pizza Rolls now control the puck against the wall. Picks off the feed. Domi stick handling in his own zone. And here's the pass to Briggs. Scooped up along the wall by Ward. And loses possession after a solid hit. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, Shane? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Cheese is lugging the puck. Rocks him. And this one is all Well, Cheryl, I'm going to dig into my bag of cliches and say they had the puck on a string tonight for that victory.
Well done, James. Yes, they did. It was like a magnet. Is that another one? Yeah, they were holding the puck on the outside. I just love that.
Welcome back to our EASHL coverage. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cybulski. Well, it's win or go home at one end of the ice. It's about to go down. Puck is dropping this playoff matchup, and I'm expecting fireworks here. Backus has the puck against the half wall. Good defensive stop with the poke check. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Fires it! Makes a save!
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Down the right wing, and he's got a step! He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net!
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he carries it.
New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. The pizza roll's taken along the wall. Lehman's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
The pizza roll's looking against the half wall. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. New York's got possession of the puck. Takes the pass. Grabs the puck at center. Quick feed to Gilmore. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. The race is played along the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Moves it to Backus. Picked off by Gilmore. The pizza roll's played along the wing. Dishes it off. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. That's off a stick. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, saying that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Gilmore's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And a great save! And now he passes up to Combs. Handles the pass. Feeds it down low. New York's got the puck along the wall. Picked off. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Avoids the puck check. And rings the post.
St. Louis is pushing the pace in this game. They have the lead. They look to extend it. Unfortunately, they don't get any puck luck, and it goes off the post and out.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And, I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Here in the late goings of the period, St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Trying to clear, and it stays in. Here they come on the attack. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And he takes the dish. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Lays the body into that play. Tap dances around the net. Denied on the play. Wow.
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it. He makes the save. He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
New York's been struggling to manage the puck. They've been coughing it up all over the ice, and it almost looks like there's a lack of communication out there. They need to start talking, know where each other is going to be, and execute on those passes.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis leads it 1-0. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Handles the puck. Denied by Lehman. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Pizza Rolls have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. The setters will glide into the dive. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Shuts him down.
Wagner's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. New York's got the puck along the wall. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, wow. Takes a shot. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net.
Oh, hell, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
New York's won the defensive zone draw. And he slides it quickly to Backes. Nice dish from the left wing. The Racers gain control of the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Dupuis. And the puck departs the zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Huge steal in his own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. Puts it on net. Denies it again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
He got all of that one. Sends it down low. There's a violent collision. Sends the pass over.
When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure, it usually results in two things, a penalty or a goal.
Slides the puck across to Backes. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Oh, what a hit! Up the ice. Clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
St. Louis takes the one-goal lead here in the second, and they've really started to dictate the pace here.
And that's what their coach wanted to see because they know that they can find a way to get through this period if they can get another one, James. I love their compete level. I love the intangible. Now they just need a little more finish.
Too easy with the glove. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. New York's got the puck in their own end. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. What a steal in his own end. New York's got the puck against the half wall. His reflexes on display tonight. Finishes his check with authority in the corner. Picked up along the wall by Backes. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Shot. Stones up with the blocker. Sends it over to Backes. Passes it to Rust. Along the half wall with the puck. And that pass goes off the stick. Oh, what a stop there with time running down. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home. And we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. Final frame is underway here. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
New York's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much for the first 40 minutes of play.
Scores! Oh! Moonlight strikes! We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a tie game. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right?
The Racers now have the lead here in period number 3, and it's crunch time now.
It is crunch time, and it's crush time, James. I mean, it's been back and forth all game. Now you find yourself in the lead, so you have the momentum. You've killed your opponents, so continue to hold it, continue to apply the pressure.
Dumps it into the ozone. New York's got it behind the net. Moves it to the offensive zone. Sends it in front, and it denies that great opportunity there. Nice zone entry from the middle. And he totally whiffs on that one. Into the offensive zone. Slides it across. Here's a chance in front. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to even. After an egregious defensive zone turnover, everyone is scrambling, including the goaltender, who can't get back to set position. He looks so frustrated that this puck goes in the net. He didn't stand a chance.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Here's a short pass to Combs. Gains the zone. Stops that one. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. There's the whistle. We've got it offside.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
The Racers win the faceoff at center. Combs plays it against the boards. Knocked away. Here's the chance to clear the puck from his own end. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, that's going to be an interference call, and it's a deserved one. You can't impede the forward progress of your opponent, and that's what happens here.
The Pizza Rolls get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Slides the puck to Backus. Here's a shot. Good stop by Blayman. And he can't hang on after that hit. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And now he moves it to Rust.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Trying to get it out. That's a solid hit. Quick pass to Gilmore. The Pizza Rolls carried along the wall. Score remains tied after the power play fails to deliver.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Tiptoes across the blue line. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Love that hit. Picked off by Gilmore. New York's in on the offensive attack now. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Big time stop there.
It's not easy to be able to manipulate space and your defender at the same time and get these high-quality shots off.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And that's blocked from someone in front. Moves the puck. St. Louis on the attack. New York's playing it through the neutral zone. Pokes it away in his own end. St. Louis needs a hold of the puck against the boards. Inside of the final minute here in the third. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. New York's looking to break out of their own end. The Pizza Rolls will play it against the wall. Slides the puck down low. Picked up along the boards by Backes. Feeds it over. Passes it over. New York's going to play it along the blue line. Big save. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Oh, this is why you play the game, James. Dying seconds of the third period, and you get the go-ahead goal. That could be the game winner right there, and they're certainly celebrating like it is.
Takes a shot. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. Well, he's dialed in from start to finish on this goal here, James. I mean, he wins the loose puck battle. He's got great positioning. He fights for it as well. And then he powers out. I mean, he recognizes that he can take the ice, not allow his defender back in, and he takes it to the paint.
Sends a pass over. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Backes. There's a shot. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. They put a lot of pucks on net. Didn't necessarily find the back of the net all that much tonight, but they got enough to win.
Well, and winning is winning, right, James? And at the end of the day, I mean, that shot-first mentality is what gets it done. But you have to find ways to get traffic in front of goaltenders, make sure they can't see the puck. I thought they did a better job of that as the game went on.